Good morning. You say good morning? Happy Thursday. It is, gosh, I don't know, 8 a.m. It's March 10th, I think, which is normally the day that I would be podcasting for an episode to go on YouTube on Saturday. But I had mouse surgery on Monday. And as you can see, I still look like a chipmunk. And I have some bruising on my face. So I don't think I'm going to podcast today. I can talk. It's actually a lot better than it was a day or two ago. But I can't really smile very widely. Also, it looks like someone punched me in the face because I have 9 stitches in my mouth. So I thought maybe it would be fun for us to do a vlog instead. And then hopefully I can podcast next week. Yeah, I don't love how that looks. I don't love it. Do you love it? You're pointing at yourself, your favorite person in the world. So yeah, normally I don't work on Thursdays, but I didn't work at all Monday afternoon or Tuesday. Tuesday I spent the whole day in bed pretty much because the medication they gave me knocked me out. And I had Josiah take a day off work on Tuesday so I could recover. Yesterday I did some work, but not a ton. So I definitely have a lot to do, and maybe I will get some done today. What do you think? What do you think? What do you have to say for yourself? Can you say banana? Banana. Yeah, okay. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What you see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly want to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly want to be. Hello, from me and my purpley yellow face. It's 9:45. The baby went to sleep at 9, and I have been furiously trying to get stuff done. I recorded a video for church, which was about 5 to 6 minutes long, and I definitely couldn't record a podcast today, I don't think, because I had to be really expressive, and that was pretty painful. So no podcast today. And then I prepped the roast chicken for dinner, chopped all the vegetables. Nova normally helps me when I'm cooking, but I don't like to have her around raw chicken because that's just not safe. She doesn't really understand, like, you can't touch that. So I prepped it and put it in the fridge. And then I did the dishes, wiped the counters, swept because our vacuum died. So annoying. And especially annoying because we haven't had that thing that long, maybe like 6 months, 8 months we've had that vacuum. And I used it multiple times a day and it died. I took it to a vacuum repair person and he said it was no good. The vacuum is somehow the roller melted into the casing. And then he told me the vacuum we bought was a piece of crap because he's very old. So I have to go pick up our broken, unfixable vacuum later today. I ordered a new cheap vacuum online, but it won't be here till Monday. So I had to like get out the broom and sweep. And number one, I don't like sweeping. But number two, it never gets up all the dirt, which is why I like vacuuming. We don't have carpet. We just have like laminate floors, but I love to vacuum them. And with a baby who drops stuff everywhere, I probably use the vacuum like 3 times a day. So highly irritating that there's no vacuum. But on Monday, we should have one that will hopefully last longer than 6 months. So I did that. And then I put on a little laundry. And then I mopped the floor in the kitchen because it was horrendous condition because it has not been mopped since Sunday. Because I have not been able to mop it since Sunday. And now it's 9:45 and the baby's gonna be up in about 15 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna sit and stare at the wall for a few minutes and take a breather before I have to wake her up. And then we shall go from there. Is that an egg? Where's your cheese? Oh, yeah. Where's your tomatoes? Yes. Where's your egg? Yeah. Are you having a good snack? She started eating a little bit less. Probably because she's not growing quite as fast anymore as when she was a baby. So I started giving her less on her plate. So this is half a hard-boiled egg, 2 little sticks of cheese, and like 2 little pieces of tomato, and I have more if she wants more. But I'm trying not to overwhelm her with a bunch of food because sometimes she eats like a trucker and sometimes she eats like a bird and has like, yesterday for snack, she had like 1 cherry tomato and that was all. But today it seems like we're hungrier and you're eating some cheese already. Just left Chick-fil-A and we're on our way to the vacuum cleaner place to pick up our defunct non-working vacuum and find out how much I owe him to take a look at it. I knew I had to feed the baby first. Before we went to Chick-fil-A, I did something that gave me major anxiety, but I did it anyways. So long story short is I was talking to a lady who lives down the street about possibly doing childcare for Nova a couple of days a week for a couple of hours a day. And I've seen this lady walking around with one particular kid many times, but I just assumed it was her grandchild. And we always pass each other when we're going on walks and such. But maybe sometime last week, he was in the stroller and Nova was walking and they like got a little obsessed with each other and like spent a little bit of time staring at each other as babies do. It's one of my favorite things that babies do. They just go up to each other and stare. But I asked her if that was her grandbaby and she said, no, she babysits. And I said, really? How much do you charge? And she said she charges like $175 to $200 a week, which if you average that out to 40 hours, that's like $5 an hour ish. Which is, that's like daycare prices, but she's not a daycare, obviously. So she watches one little boy who's a month older than Nova 5 days a week. And then she watches 2 7-month-olds, a little boy and a little girl, who are only there part of the week. So she said, oh, stop by anytime. So I went over there today and like just let Nova play for half an hour. She had a Minnie Mouse doll, which Nova was obsessed with because Nova loves Minnie Mouse more than anything in the world. And yeah, I got some paperwork from her. I told her because Nova is on a 2-nap schedule right now, I don't see any need for her to sleep at this person's house. I don't think that would go well anyways, honestly. And I live 5 houses down. Like, she's literally around the corner, not even on the next street. So what I would be looking for while Nova's on 2-nap schedule is maybe from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. either Monday and Wednesday, or maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on what it would cost. Because she does daily rates of like $30 a day, but of course that would only be like 3 hours a day. So I told her to think about what she would be comfortable with and let me know what the price would be. Because if it's like $50 a week for 2 or 3 days of a couple hours a day, like, we could make that work. It would be tight, but we could make that work. And for me to have some time to just work and be would be incredible. However, that was so hard for me because I don't know, like, Nova's never been left with anyone except for my mom. I think it would be a big adjustment for her. And just the thought of leaving her gives me so much anxiety. But I know she would be fine. And this lady's been doing this for 30 years. She's been babysitting other people's kids since her own children. She has a daughter and a son who are now 28 and 30, I believe, since they were babies. So she's been babysitting for that long. So I have no doubts about her skills with the kids, and she was really sweet to the other kids while they were there, which was nice. So I don't know. We'll see. I took home some paperwork from her to look at, and she's going to think about what she's comfortable with. It took like every ounce of like resolve to walk around the corner and knock on her door, because it's just really hard for me to think about leaving her. But if I do have to leave her, that would be the best case scenario. Like, literally right down the street. If anything happened, I could be right there, etc. Not that anything would happen. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. That was my goal to do this week, because we had that conversation last week. My goal this week was to actually go over there. And I went over there with my giant face. So, yeah. Pretty sure. I don't even know that I could go and leave her for 3 full hours the first day. It depends on how she is, I guess. But I'd probably have to go and, leave her for an hour and kind of build up to it, just because she hasn't been left. Going cold turkey like that would feel really bad to me and to her, I think. But we'll see if anything comes of this. And yeah, now I have to go get a vacuum. Salt. Go like this. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you take a little salt and sprinkle it in the pot? Sprinkle. Sprinkle. Yay! Good job. Whoa, that was a lot. That's a lot of potato those. So we probably need still just a little bit more. Whoa. And then we gotta stir it. Take this. Oh yeah, let's brush your hand off. Whoops! Take the spoon. Here we go. Stir. 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 We already put enough salt, so we're all done with the salt. There. Now we wait for it to boil. It's hot now, so we can't touch, okay? Can you say hi? Are we cooking dinner? I have roast chicken in the oven, mashed potatoes on the stove boiling away, and also some zucchini sauteing in a pan. And Nova helped me by sprinkling salt in the potatoes. And she helped me by giving me some zucchini slices to put in the pan. I wouldn't let her near the pan because it's hot oil. But I like to give her little things that she can feel useful. This doesn't look any better. It feels better though. I've only taken ibuprofen today. I haven't taken any of the hardcore meds that I took the day after and yesterday. What do you think? You playing with zucchini slices? Is that a zucchini? Bah! You chewing on a light bulb? Good morning. This vlog, I didn't end it last night because it was Thursday night and I literally just sat on the couch and watched TV. I didn't crochet or knit or anything because I didn't have the energy. You would think like, oh, you recovering from surgery, like you sit on the couch so you would have more time. But no, I didn't have any energy, so I just like sat there. I feel like my face looks much better this morning, except now it's very bruised. But the swelling is way less than yesterday, and also it feels pretty good. So that's great. I am on my way to Starbucks. My mom is with the baby, and I have to get some work done. It's about 7:30 a.m. and I'm going to go to Starbucks and work furiously because I am not prepared for Sunday at all. And I'm supposed to have a physical therapy appointment at 9 a.m. for my pelvic physical therapy. I'm not sure if that's happening or not. I haven't heard because she was texting me yesterday. She's pregnant, like I want to say like 22 weeks pregnant, something like that. And she's been having a really hard time, like with sickness and all kinds of things. So she said it's a possibility we may need to reschedule. And she felt so bad. And I was like, girl, you are talking to the right person because I was sick for 9 straight months and I so understand how awful it is. So it's not a problem. Just let me know tomorrow morning if you're feeling up to it. So if it's not rescheduled, I have 1 hour to furiously work at Starbucks and then go to my PT. And if it is rescheduled, then I just have a little extra time, which I need because I'm so behind. And yeah, so me and my yellow jaundice face. I feel like somebody's gonna look at me and be like, did you get punched? No, worse actually. I got an incision. Some of my stitches are dissolving, which that's a weird feeling, just having strings hanging in your mouth. It's not delightful. But I've only taken ibuprofen this morning, and I pretty much only took ibuprofen yesterday. I didn't have to take any of the heavy hitting stuff. So yeah, happy about that. Nova's 15-month appointment is later today. And we're gonna see how much she weighs. I weighed her on the bathroom scale like a week ago. It said she was 21.2 pounds, I think. Could have been pre or post poop, who knows? She has big poops. So we'll see. I think she is getting some vaccines, so she's not gonna be happy, I'm sure. And daylight savings time is this weekend, which I loathe. I mean, does anyone actually like it? Like, why do we still do this? Just pick one. I don't even care which one. Pick one time zone and stick to it. Why do we have to change every 6 months? I hate it. And I forgot that it was this week. Otherwise, I would have been moving Nova's schedule up by 10 minutes every day. But no, I forgot. So we're just going to go cold turkey, I guess. So yeah, I'm on my way to Starbucks. And I will talk to you guys soon. I hope to record a podcast. Almost dropped me the phone. I hope to record a podcast next Thursday. So like a week from today. And then hopefully this situation will be resolved by then. And I do have some exciting news about my Skyrim cardigan. I'm on the last color. What? Maybe I'll be on the bottom ribbing by then. Who knows? Who knows? So I hope you have a most excellent day. And I will talk to you soon.